I mean, I don't even know what I've just watched there for 90 minutes. It's post match, and it's not even got to be a post match reaction because it's just the game is just completely fucked up, to be honest, in my head. But it is post match reaction. Following Celtic won Young Boys now tonight at Celtic Park as we qualify for the knockout playoff. As you can already tell, my voice is absolutely fucked. So I'm joined by Alistair. I mean, Alistair, where the fuck do you start with that tonight?
You start at the head and with a goal and you think it was the most Celtic way to go through.
I mean, I did expect it to be difficult. I did expect it to be difficult. I think everybody did, but it was just like everything's gone against us at the moment, and I mean the team was just the same. I'm not even going to get. I'm not even going to go into. I'll probably get an analysis of it later on in the week, but because I don't really think I've got time to get into a fucking full on analysis, and I don't really remember much of the game. I was to the first half with the ball in the net fucking 3 times,
A
and we're all
penalty
offside.
miss. Oh,
We do get a penalty as well. I mean, it was just like you're thinking you get a half time, and then we were just really pinned back in the second half, and you're thinking, oh no, like I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I was thinking shit because
I'm,
because I just think you sit there and you go that this is what happens, and you start going that this is just Celtic in Europe really. Um, And you're thinking, where the fuck's this goal coming from? Because they'll just get probably they look more likely to score, to be honest. I'm being honest, Alistair.
yeah, they did in the second half, but I must admit, when I started losing hope, you'll remember this when I mention it. Remember, see the Austin Trusty chance when he headed that over the line? I just went, oh no.
Aye,
This
and it's
isn't going
just
to be good night. I turned to you and I said that at the time. And
I know, and I mean, I'm trying to, because fans around me are like saying off, and I'm like, there's no point trying, but at the same time, I was being negative because it got to the last 20 minutes, and I just was going through the motions really. Um,
you are at your worst. But in me, I don't see where this is coming from. I
no,
want to win, to be honest with you.
I'm going to be honest with you. I just didn't see it coming, and I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's saying, "Oh, I seen it coming." I just didn't because first half it went against us. Obviously with the offside goals, which were offside. The disallowed goals were correct. Then the second half it was just a complete flip of a performance. We couldn't string 2 passes together. And then you think we're just about to fuck up the biggest
Chance we're
opportunity
going to get. Yeah.
the chance we're going to get. I mean, and then you're as you said there, Alistair, you know, you just start thinking, oh no, because like you're like, we've done all this hard work. We done all this with the Leipzig, Atalanta. You don't fuck it up to the worst team in the competition. And I mean, obviously, thank God we never. But I mean, because there was a point. Obviously, I'm going to go on in a minute with it. Schmeichel had to make a double save, and it's just you
And
think,
then
oh no,
one right at the end. I mean, right at the end.
and you
They
think,
walk down on, and you're like, oh no.
and going on recent European performance, you're thinking that this only ends one way. They get a free kick. 'Cause I was absolutely shaking myself in that last corner because I thought, here it comes,
Aye.
here it come, here comes the sucker punch.
And even when they missed hit shots, it either took a deflection or the guy sprinted, and I mean sprinted to keep the ball in, and you're like, here it comes now. But
No,
thankfully, tonight,
they go. I will agree with that. They go fucking. I've never seen a more fortunate team at Parkhead in my life. Every single time the ball was just deflecting into their path, or like it wasn't going for us, or they were getting, the ball. Like, there was a guy boot. I think it was the same on you. He boots the ball like and you think it's getting out, and it fucking stays in. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it
Um,
was a shot, and you're like, I think it was a shot, and the guy. I mean, Josh, listen, Celtic don't do things easy way, believe me.
no.
But I think to be honest, I think we have to look at this campaign and say, look, we're now 7 games in, we're 6 unbeaten at a Champions League level, and I don't care who you're playing. I really don't. Yeah, we've had a great draw, but you still need to take advantage of that. Thankfully, we have.
Um, I mean, we should have, the second offside's quite lazy by Maida. I think he's looking across the line and he just doesn't even ball it, which I think is a bit lazy personally. But um,
So I take it was Maeda that was
aye,
off.
so no, I think the one that the Kyogo one, I think Maida was offside. It was just a bit lazy because he was literally looking across the line, and you're like, come on, man, you need to just like you shouldn't be offside at that point. Um, I mean, in the second half, Alistair, we did eventually get the goal. I mean, it's the most
I know
lucky.
it's an OG. As
Um,
much as I love to get to that, it's an
no,
OG.
it's our own goal, man. I mean, we were very unlucky all night from everything from obviously disallowed goals to the penalty getting missed. Of course, Alan Engels chooses to miss a penalty. I'm not saying chooses, but out of all the penalties he's taken, you're thinking, I'm not going to lie, when he stepped up, I thought I had an awful
I had
feeling.
a bad feeling. I could.
Because I've noticed this with Alan Engels, he always goes to his right hand side, and you're like, goalkeepers are just got to read that like fuck. I said, you're going to try and mix it up a bit, go to the left hand side. I mean, it was a atrocious penalty. I'm not going to sit and lie. I'm a big Alan Engels fan, but it was an atrocious
What do you
penalty.
mean
It
with
wasn't
his
even
game tonight? Was it, Josh? It's
no,
some good.
I thought first half it was really good, and then he kind of sank with the rest of the team in the second half. Because I don't think any of the team at points in that second half are too great. Thought Callum McGregor tonight was
He faded quite
no,
badly.
I don't think he faded bad. I thought he was. I think this is the thing. I think when you're at the game and you're just getting straight, you start looking at things more. Um, I think Callum McGregor we've been critical of Callum McGregor, so I think it's only right that we give him credit. I thought he led by example throughout that game. He was
Cas-
overall really good.
Can I just say, Casper Schmeichel?
I'll go into
What a
Schmeichel in a
double
minute.
save!
I'll
What a
go into that in a
double.
minute. I'll go into that in a minute. Hodge, I wished. Um, but, um, no, but I mean, it was just the goal. Obviously, it's a brilliant pass with Atati, and that's what you get with Atati. I think you have like 99 shite passes, and he will pick that one good pass. He's only playing that part that could do something like that. It's a brilliant pass. I mean, Eden actually does well to hold the defender off. Just has a shot, and he obviously gets a massive stroke of luck, obviously. But as I said, I think we earned it, to be honest, especially all the unlucky bits in Europe where we've had in Europe. So it was good to get a bit of luck.
It was
But,
going to take a goal like that tonight because that goalkeeper was pulling off save after
aye,
save.
safe.
And I'm just like, please, just keep a clean sheet and it only takes a moment. But I was going to say regarding the Hitati pass, there are comparisons with the George's Samaras Joe Ledley kind of pass. And
Aye.
it's very similar, it's doing the same channel. And to be fair to Ida, it does everything right. And thankfully the boy can't sort his feet in the buzz in the net. But then you went the other way, you're like, whatever we do now, don't concede now.
Well, I mean, and then you think, right, just keep it simple, and then Maida decides, do you know what? I'm going to kick somebody in the back of the leg, and you're like, oh, for fuck's. And I'm like, can
I
this
mean, we
get?
couldn't see it from where we were, but
But we watched
having
it back in
seen
the
it back,
replay. He's he kicks something. He can't do that. He just can't. It's
too high as well. You can
and
kick somebody, but it's too high.
and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm like,
We've
what?
worked so hard to get in front.
And I'm like, we've got in front, and then and I'm like, could Celtic make this any harder? Like, honestly, could we make it any harder? The only thing would make it harder was if Casper Schmeichel were right, I'm just going to walk out the goal. Right, because genuinely, I don't think it could have got any harder. I think we made it so hard for ourselves, unbelievable. But you know what? See if that was your first time watching Celtic in Europe, we've had to put that up for fucking 20 years. So, I mean,
that was a good night compared to some of the guys that we've had to watch.
Exactly. I mean, we get obviously then the full time whistle goes. I mean, it's just
It's
it's pand
chaos. It's
it's
absolute chaos.
pandemonium. You know, and I'm going to go to obviously Castle's Michael because you can heard your wish about 2 minutes ago. But I mean, Alistair, I've said about Castle's Michael. I've not had my doubts about Schmeichel. He's brilliant for us, but I've always kind of looked at that and go, right, we need to see big saves out of you. Like a big game where you basically won us that game, and I'd go as far as saying Casper Michael won us that game because that double save. That's
We're
one.
not coming back for a goal down for again.
I don't think we wouldn't even win. I don't even we get a draw at that game. I think the heads would just completely drop because it was at a point where the team were just going through the motions. To be perfectly honest, the fans were really starting to get a bit restless. The fans were really
Can I
patient. I'm
just
going to go.
say we're about 15 minutes to go. I don't know if you recall this. There were a roar went up, and I've no heard that in a while. It's like, come on, we're not accepting this. One big push, and then we scored no long after that. So
Aye, but Alistair, I mean, Schmeichel obviously he's just got a new year extension on his deal. I mean, he's been a phenomenal bit of business for the club. And something you need, especially in any of these Champions Leagues, you need a goalkeeper to make a save, and he made obviously 2 really good saves to keep it at 0-0 at the time.
well, it's no coincidence that the four I can say the 4 times we've done it now. We've had Boric, Foster, and Schmeichel. It's no
Aye,
coincidence. You need
aye,
if you're a team like Celtic, Josh, you're
need a
not going to
goalkeeper.
play these teams after the party. You need a goalie.
And you know what? And I said this in when we done the preview. And I says the young boys were going to be a dangerous opponent because, and you seen that, they were.
I didn't think they were a bad team, Josh. I
I thought they
know.
were, I'm going to be honest. If you want me brutal, I thought they were shite. I'm not having this. They were utter shite. They were the fucking Swiss version of Livingston. At times, all they done was put the ball long, time waste, so
Yeah,
get it up.
they were very good at time wasting.
So I'm not having this nonsense on a decent side. Get the fuck, they were utter shite. They were just time wasting. They were time wasting the first half. Realistically, they just kept trying to put that ball up to the big boy they had up front. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, if we better not fucking draw to this lump of shite.
Yeah,
Um,
it was kind of like playing a Livingston. I was going to say, there's a couple of nice moves in 95 minutes. However, if you look back at that game, Josh, again, I'm fed up with saying this, and one day somebody's going to get it because we are creating chances, playing well, and God knows when it's all going to click because it's all going to click one day and somebody's going to get a penalty.
no, well, I mean, I'm going to talk about young boys because the play acting at time was ridiculous. Goalkeeper was taking fucking forever on the ball. Referee seemed to lose his fucking
Referee
card.
absolutely shocking.
He's the big decisions he had to make in the game, spot on. The red card, spot on. The offside goal, spot on. No getting doubts about that. The only big issue I've got is how long it took them to to book young boy players. They were continuous,
And
and it
you
was
was
like six. I honestly, that is the worst European ref I have ever encountered in a football match. He was fucking shocking. Like he was like the fact that he was taking that long to book players, as I just said there, the big decisions, spot on. He got them spot on. And so it should be VAR, obviously. You should get the decision spot on. But
well,
the,
arguably never because they made a red card to go to VAR.
no, but
And
you
then,
that's completely fine. That's what it's there to be used for. That's what I'm saying. With the help of VAR, but so the big decision. I'm not disputing. I'm not saying that Maida shouldn't have been sent off. He should have been sent off. It was stupid. I'm not saying that the goal shouldn't have been disallowed. McGregor fouls the guy. It's a foul. He's wrapped his leg around him, and then obviously the offside goals are offside. I mean, but the complete leniency on fouling, it was just he booked couldn't foul once and he gets booked, and then there's
yeah,
players who've been booked 4 or 5 times. So young boys don't even get a sniff of a book. Like, come on, man! Like that's just no. I'm not even going to talk about it, but I just had to get my word in there because it was genuinely horrendous. I
and we
also,
didn't
I
let
mean,
the game flow either.
no, I didn't let the game flow, and it was just the complete lack of consistency on what was a booking and what was not a booking and stuff, and it kind of let young boys do the kind of play acting and try to slow the game down. I mean, Alistair, we are through obviously, and we've achieved what we set out to achieve, and at the start of the season, obviously to qualify for this playoff round. I mean, we go to Villa Park next week. I mean, it's meaningless to be honest. If I'm being honest, obviously you want to try and finish as high as you possibly can. But we've done what we sought out to do, and you know what, the team deserve a whole lot of credit for that because, as I said there as well, all the pressure was in Celtic. Young boys did not have anything to play for. The Celtic, the players probably knew that they would have come, and they knew that that big record was hanging above them. That we've not been to a knockout stage of a Euro, of the Champions League or any sort of since 2012. So it's they would know that, and I think you could tell as the game got. They think they kind of run out of ideas at times, but all credit to them. They kept going to the end, and to be honest, Alistair, that's all I ask as we go
I mean,
towards the end.
Josh, I don't honestly think if we had if we had drew 0-0, it was one of the games we battered them and and goalkeepers in a world. I don't honestly think you could have really criticised the team tonight. I don't think you could have. But thankfully we're not having that debate
No,
because we found a way. And see, to be honest, it would have been a tragedy if the Leipzig game meant nothing and they had Atlanta
I
draw.
know, and that's when I like during the game. I'm thinking like when during the game and it's 0-0, I'm thinking, right, oh come on, man. I'm like, I'm looking at them going, don't make this mean nothing. Like,
You know what
I mean,
made it worse for me? Where we sit to let folk know that we sit together and and
what made it worse, I had to listen to my
we
pish.
don't know how long's left.
Aye,
Really, do we?
no,
We
so
don't,
you're,
we
you
don't
only really get
really
a gauge
know.
whether 67, and you think, right, 67 minutes. So you don't really get a gauge.
No,
But
you don't.
that and
But
that, he needs to listen to my pish. I need to listen to this, to be fair, but I don't complain.
well,
To be fair,
well,
I'd say I was the calmer, to be honest.
uh,
I
well,
was the calmer.
you were calm until you went, we'll get there, then you
And
switched
then
and
it's just
then
that
you
time I was
didn't
like, right,
show
no,
up, didn't
we
show
might
up.
not get here. Um, I mean, it's And I've seen it already. People saying, "Oh, you had the three first teams in the competition." By the way, see if you're saying that, you enjoy the Diddy Cup the morning night anyway. That's.
You weren't in the competition. You
I
lost
mean,
to
by the way,
yeah, but the
I'm not.
worst.
I'm not just talking about Rangers supporters. I'm talking about other clubs. But anyway,
I don't
that's
care.
that's
Don't
about
care.
exactly.
Don't care.
But
And the Champions League knockout in Man City, aren't they?
well,
So
they
the
can still they can still
losses are not
qualify.
going to be.
But it
The
doesn't. But
losses are not going to be.
no, but Alistair, I mean, as I say, that we got there, we've got to where we wanted to kind of be. And the one thing I'm glad is that surely this will say to the board, this is what fucking happens when you spend money.
Yeah. And do you know what I was thinking with about 10 minutes to go? I could just imagine Peter Orwell, Michael Nicholson thinking,
Shit.
we've spent all that money and we can't get like a week failed. I could just hear it. And I was like, please, I don't care how, just find a way. I, because it kind of justifies the spend.
Aye. No, and Celtic have they have. I've made it clear. My vision for Celtic is that we are
Then
competing in the
you every year.
now. We should get in next year, and it could be a fucking bastard of a draw. But you need to be in that
Yeah.
competition every year and trying to do your best you can with what draw you get. And I think we have done the best with the draw we've got. You look how far this team's come. Dortmund 7-1. We were.
That was this campaign.
Aye,
And
exactly. And we're run ragged. Rogers get his fair criticism for what he said, but we stuck kind of together, and we've kind of came through though. Obviously good point in Atalanta beating Leipzig. The biggest, let's go and maybe say the most important game for me was Bratislava. I know
because
Bratislava
that
there.
gave us a foothold.
Bratislava are horrendous. But it just broke that. It got that kind of weight off their back. That because the other two, the Champions League game we won against Feyenoord since 20th last season was meaningless. But to get itself off to a good start, you're thinking, right, okay, just build the confidence. Winning that game 5-1 gave the confidence, but then we went probably a bit overconfident in Dortmund, thinking, right, we can maybe get something because Dortmund are a poor side. But then we get pummeled. But then we picked ourselves back up again, and that is important. That is the good thing. It's the mentality. You can have all the skill you want, but you need to just keep going at times, and that's the main thing.
And the good thing is, Josh, as well, we're on here and we're on to achieve with 4 objectives. That's still achievable. That's one hell of an achievement, by the way, if
Mm-hmm.
we do it. But and see if we don't listen, folks. We don't know who we're going to get because
Couldn't care
it'll
less.
change. So you don't know.
Aye.
But whoever we get,
Just
just
going about
enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
and before we end off, I do want to give a shout out to the fans tonight because I thought they were absolutely
They
superb.
were brilliant, actually,
Um, you
especially
know,
in the second half. Because apart from the odd moan, I don't really remember moaning and groaning.
there was the odd groaning on. But that you're going to get that. I'm most saying fans can't moan and groan, but it's when it gets too much and they're just saying, "Oh, you're this," and you're like, just
I think
let
it was the first time really I can remember in a Champions League night. It was like everybody was going by high fiving, brilliant, and because everybody kind of knew it was do or die tonight, and we've done it. So I'm a bit like you, Josh. I I can remember bits of the game. It's probably not a game I'd want to watch again, to be honest with you, because I'd be
Aye.
thinking, but let's be honest, we were the ones under pressure.
No, the
Get
young
into
boys
that
had
game,
none.
we were under immense pressure.
Aye. Um, but as I said about the fans, I said there was obviously, I've been critical of the atmosphere at Parkhead. But all fairness to them, and the Green Brigades, they have been critical at times, but and you're just thinking, right, no, you get off your phone, get behind them and stuff like that. And we did
Um,
that before the game. By the way, the only issue I've got is get fucking the singer. Honestly, if we can get that so far to fuck, it's unbelievable. Part of Grace was okay, but just let the fans sing it. Fuck me, honestly.
yeah,
Um,
I
but
know.
I'm not going to moan that, but so negative the whole night. No,
And
but
I'm going to say as well, that's the loudest I've heard the Champions League anthem yet.
aye, to be honest, I was
Yeah,
like, if I'm being honest, I knew the Champions League, but I was kind of looking to say, right, well, we're going to keep me.
we're going to
No,
back the we're
but
going
but
to
you could
back the team.
but you could tell. See when the fans get up, the players get a boost because I noticed that. See when it got a bit flat because it did in the first half, but in the second half get a bit flat. That's when the players started passing sideways. But I think when the crowd went up, was like, right, let's get this fast, let them get on, get his own side. And as you said earlier about that kind of roar rank, it just kind of spurred us on. And that's what it should be like in a Celtic European night. Not even just a European night, any day, any match. You should be trying to spur it on. And if I'm being honest with you, recently, I don't think that's been there, but it was there tonight. So I'll be fair to the fans. I thought they were absolutely fantastic. I'm not telling a fan how to support the club, but the minimum they ask is you go out and if you want, you can sing and you fucking support the team.
We were
Um,
all. I mean, I don't know about you, Josh, but I felt emotionally drained after the game.
I'm
I
also
did.
doing it at the moment, man. Honestly, I look in
Um,
this camera like I'm going to die at any 2 seconds, but I'm
yeah, I
fucking
know.
shattered and my voice is gone. But no, that's why it's probably not been a fucking. I know if you're looking for
Five
an
and a
hour,
half million quid in the bank.
aye,
About 6.5 million euros.
aye.
I
If you're looking
think
for
it would have
as
happened.
I said at the start, if you're looking for analysis, you're at the wrong place. We'll maybe do something in the midweek. I mean, Alistair, before we end off, man of the match. Who you
And
saying?
there's an argument for Schmeichel, but I'm not giving it to Schmeichel. I'm actually going to give it to a guy that's took a lot of stick recently. I'm going to give it to Alison Trusty. I
I'm
thought he
going
was
to get.
good.
I'm going to get Schmeichel. I just think if you know, we don't. We'll probably be on talking about us fucking another European opportunity. If it wasn't for a Castles maker, I thought that double save was
I
what
would have,
probably
I would have gave it to Maeda, but he gets sent off, and
sent off.
I can't give
Um,
it to a guy that gets sent off.
no, but it's just it is a buzz just to obviously be through into that playoff round. That and
What
especially
will
if
be okay?
after all the European shite you've had to deal with at times. It's good just to have a positive campaign. As I said, we've done a lot of barriers and a bit more confidence in Celtic in Europe now. I think that's 6
They
home
seem to
games
kind
and
of, they seem to kind of know how to play now.
aye,
I think it was
it's-
Big Albert that said they've been a wee bit more mature.
aye. No, there's a
The last
maturity.
couple of campaigns we've been kind of strung out all right
Uh,
for an hour in games, but fell away. We seem to be
and
coming
another
to the
thing,
other end of that.
and another thing as well, I think it's important is that we wanted Celtic Park to get back to that. A fair place to come in. Let's be honest, it wasn't.
5 unbeaten.
I think it's actually 6. Um, but
Atletico Madrid, of course.
So it was, but because let's be honest, before, and this is why this came back the whole atmosphere, well, we're fucking clapping players after fucking park. Like,
Yeah.
no, it should be like Modric. That's brilliant. What if they just rip you apart? But it's all right as long as we get that Instagram message. No, it's fucking meant to be hostile as fuck.
And
I
I'll
says, I
tell
want
you
it.
something else, Josh. I want. Make no mistake. If you, if you players potential signings will be watching that, it'll be easy to attract players
Aye.
because
Um,
these are no getting just to be cannon fodder.
Well, we have got 8 days left, and we're still not signed anybody, by the way. Peter Lawwell. Anyway,
Week Monday.
but entitled fuckers were just qualified, and we're still moaning. Entitled
Yeah, but
fuckers, man.
we've basically bought in £10 million over
Aye.
the last 2 days. So
No,
please,
but
please,
I mean,
Mr. Lowell, get us a winger, get us a left back, and maybe a wee bonus that none of us expect. That'd be nice.
no,
If
but it's as I said, it's obviously brilliant. I mean, I've not really. If I'm being really honest, I'm absolutely shattered, man, and my voice is gone. So, and it's actually hurting me to talk. So, I'm probably just going to end it there. But I mean, Celtic, you're no good for the heart, for fuck's sake. You really aren't. You're no good for the heart or the mind. But
yeah,
we
but
got there. We got there in the end. That is the main
well,
thing.
can you imagine how we would have felt if it'd been no the result we wanted, Josh?
Well, we don't need to think about that. It is so.
Aye,
No, but we'll end it there.
aye.
And obviously we'll be back throughout the week, probably just getting a more analytic kind of way. Because let's be honest, this was just talk shite for half an hour. But I will end it there, and we'll be back later on in the week with another video. Until then, speeches later, and hail
Hail, hail.
fucking hail.